Welcome to the Simply Country Ranch. I'm so glad you're here for morning duty. We are up at the barn. Here's our farm park, and we're feeding Miss Piggles. She loves produce. We give her a lot of our extra scraps. This would be, leftovers from the night before. It could be some old carrot scrapings. She loves pumpkins, some rice, and she does get her grain from the morning. And the goats, they're interesting. They love attention. We've got Bonnie and we've got Beth, and we have the two knuckleheads in the very back who are Marvin and Nicholson. Charlie and Winston, always so helpful when it comes ready to feed some hay. So we have hay feeding in the morning and or in the evening time. Either one, we usually feed 2 bales of hay to these little guys, and the tractor is so helpful because each bale of hay is about 2,000 pounds. So as we're ready to roll these out, these ladies know to follow the tractor, and let's go check them out. Ben is getting ready to unroll the hay with the tractor, and we're going to put it all throughout the field. And so each time that we go and feed them, we feed them into a different spot in the field because the hay is full of seeds. Oh gosh, those donkeys are so funny. They are actually filled with seeds, and so then this really just helps refertilize and reseed the rest of the field for the upcoming season. So then those seeds go back into the ground. Those guys really want their own bale of hay. Caroline, Henry, your mini donkeys, your bale is coming. So the hay is really great. That's why we do decide to unroll it throughout the field. So then that way, one, all of the cows get an adequate amount of hay for themselves. So as you can see, these guys are roamers. They will walk and eat, then they'll stand in one pile and eat for a little while, and then they'll get picky and they'll move on to a next station. And so this allows everybody to have their own station when they're eating, and nobody is feeling crowded, and they have just their own space. But it's also really great for the groundwork as well. Since Highlands have such really awesome horns, a lot of times they use them as hands. So as you can see, Miss Darla, she's been picking through the hay using her horns, and it gets a little bit stuck. So their horns are very powerful, and they should always be looked at. You never turn your back on the horns because they, like I said, they do like to use them as hands. And Winston shouldn't get behind the cows either. Just see Daenerys, she almost tried to kick him. Okay, the bale of hay is so mesmerizing if you watch it just roll down the hill. So you can use your tractor, and we have a clamp on the back, and it does unroll it while you drive. But then we live pretty much on a slant of a lot of the hills around us, so you can always just give the bale a push and it unrolls it for you. Okay, donkeys, you guys have waited long enough. It is now time for your bale of hay. Let's do this. Okay, Henry and Caroline and Amelia are up first. Ben is just going to drop this bale of hay right into their paddock, and we're going to just go cut the bale twine. This one we are not going to access inside there because we don't have a gate that is wide enough for the tractor to make their way inside there. So today we're just going to drop the bale inside, give it a little cut. It has a netting around it, so Ben right now is cutting the bale twine with his knife, and then the donkeys will just go to town on it. Oh, Amelia started.